This man accidentally discovered a secret. His recently deceased wife had hidden a pregnancy test from last year, yet she had never mentioned it to him. Whose child was this? The man was thrown into confusion. So at his wife's memorial service, he questioned his wife's parents, but they didn't respond. Davis already had his answer in his heart and helplessly turned to leave. At that moment, his mother-in-law told him it was someone else's child. Unexpectedly, Davis showed no reaction at all because he felt he had never truly loved his wife. A few days earlier, Davis had been accompanying his wife back to her parents' home when an accident occurred along the way. When he woke up again, his father-in-law delivered the news of his wife's death, yet he showed no reaction. Looking at the empty hospital bed and the scattered sheets on the floor, Davis appeared unusually calm. Perhaps he felt that since he didn't love his wife, he felt no heartache. He coldly wiped the stains off his shoes, then went outside the hospital room to buy a bag of chocolate. But the chocolate got stuck in the vending machine. He hid the machine, but couldn't make it fall. Then he took a photo of the customer service number with his phone. His wife's death seemed to have no impact on him whatsoever. When he opened the refrigerator, he saw the sticky notes his wife had left behind. His wife had reminded him multiple times to fix the refrigerator, but he had never paid attention. He sat numbly at the table eating breakfast. His wife used to smile while arranging the shelves on the table, but now the empty room was filled with deathly silence. On the day of his wife's funeral, everyone was filled with endless sorrow. His mother-in-law even broke down crying, but Davis remained like an outsider, watching it all with complete indifference. Even into the evening, his face showed not a trace of sadness. Seeing the peculiar looks from relatives and friends, he could only go to the bathroom alone and try to force out a few tears for this tragedy. Just then, his phone notification suddenly rang. It was a text from the vending machine company asking Davis to report the situation. Davis hid in his room and wrote down all the details from that time. During this process, he unconsciously wrote down everything about his wife. His wife was very kind. She had founded a charity. Her job was caring for special needs children. His father-in-law was an original shareholder of a publicly traded company, and Davis was their general manager. But even so, he hadn't chosen to rest on his laurels, instead putting in more effort and sweat than most people. From the scene of their wedding day to the trivial matters of daily life, even every detail from the day of the car accident, what could have been recorded on just one sheet of paper, he ended up writing several full pages. And at the end of the letter, Davis specifically stated that he didn't want to gain sympathy through this incident. He just wanted to describe the matter in more detail. Since his wife's death, he had never again felt the passion he once had.